Alright, I didn't have any time to start filming. I pretty much had to rush down here super quickly. I got a few landscape photos real quick, but I've been walking around and I found some other areas that might be good for landscape photos. This spot right here is pretty interesting. It's like a lot of large rocks and like bushes sticking up, and then there's like twisted trees in the water. I have to think of some sort of composition out here on the best time of day. But I'll show you real quick where I was taking photos. So I came out to the spot here. I was working last night, or at graveyards, and I noticed it was a full moon. I was like, I think the full moon is going to be near the horizon by the time the sun is rising. And I had a particular shot in mind for a sunset photo, but then I realized, you know what, this moonset / sunrise would actually be more ideal. So I checked to see the time of when the sun would be rising, which was at 6:30. But the problem was I didn't get off work till 6. So as soon as I was off work, I clocked out, avoided talking to people, got to my car, got home, just grabbed my camera gear, came down here, and when I got to the trail, I just started jogging. It was really exhausting, and then I tried to set up for the composition as quick as I could. I wish I had more time to set up. So yeah, since it was a full moon and the sun is gonna start rising sooner and sooner, I felt like today might have been like my only day to get the shot that I had in mind. Of course, while I was coming down here, I saw a merganser, which is like a medium-sized duck. I also saw a crawdad in the water. You don't know what a crawdad is? They look like little lobsters. I heard they taste good. I wanted to get a photo of it, but I was just so concentrated on getting the landscape photo I had in mind. I tried a few different compositions. I had to try them out super quickly because I only had so much time with the good light and where the moon was at in the horizon. So yeah, hopefully they came out well. To get this shot, I had to put on the big rubber boots. It's getting late in the morning. I'm gonna head back to my car. I walked around, I saw some interesting birds, but they didn't let me get too close. They were well hidden in the brush. So once I walked up to them, they took off. I'll have to keep coming back out here. Heard something splashing over there. Came out here to do sunrise photo, but there's no clouds in the sky today. There was yesterday, but I was working. Still set up for a shot though. Figured it'd be good practice still. So what I'm doing here is that I'm using my live view mode on my camera, and I'm moving around to see what kind of composition I could create. What I'm usually looking for is how to create like a leading line or use the rule of thirds to place elements within the composition. Also, I'm not necessarily trying to find the best composition, but just trying out different compositions. So like one that I thought looked good out on the field, once I get back home and review the images, I might find one that I actually like better. So it doesn't hurt to try out multiple different compositions. I just saw where my backpack's at. Is that some rocks that I could use as a leading line towards the mountains. think I got a few good images in there, even though it isn't a cloudy morning like I was hoping. Back out at the Riviera. Just found a woodpecker, so I'm getting photos of him. Tried using a shallow depth of field because there's some buildings in the background behind him. Right now I'm shooting down low to kind of have like some foreground of the brush right here. Just add a little bit more interest to the photo. So it's like clear blue skies behind him. I'd film more like when I'm coming out this way, but as soon as I get off work, the sun's rising, so I rush out here so I could try to get some morning sunrise landscape photos. Saw a few interesting things this morning. There's one more shot I'd like to show you. This one was taken out at sunset. I wasn't vlogging at the time. What I like about this shot is that the waves created like a leading line that leads up to the rocks there, and you can see where the wave is splashing on the rocks. And then in the background isn't like just any set of mountains. Near the center there is the mountain known as Cupcake Mountain. People who live here recognize the mountain. So the shot was pretty popular on our local Facebook group. So that's it for this vlog. I know it's a pretty short one, and I have some more vlogs in the works. There's one where I went out of town. In fact, tomorrow I'm going out of town again, and I'll be shooting a vlog again there. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. I have many other videos. Some videos a little bit more adventurous than this one. I just wanted to try doing some landscape photos. I normally don't go out of my way to try do them. I usually just head out to get pictures of wildlife, but it was fun to change things up.